Voice, calm and deep. Gather close, children of the dust and moonlight. Let your hearts grow quiet, your ears open wide. For tonight, from the old winds that carry our ancestors' songs, comes a tale of envy, kindness, and the magic that flows from a pure heart. This is the story of Amora, the girl whose hair became a river of gold. In the valley of Nsamba, where hills rose like the backs of sleeping elephants, lived people who believed beauty was a language of the spirit. Each dawn the women painted their doors with ash and oil, thanking the earth for another breath. And among them was Amora, a girl whose hair shimmered like woven sunbeams. When she walked to fetch water, light danced around her braids as if the river followed her. The elders whispered, the ancestors touched this child before birth. But in the same hut lived Mama Kina, Amora's stepmother, a widow whose smile seldom reached her eyes. Mama Kina worked hard yet carried envy like a hidden ember. Every compliment Amora received fanned that ember into flame. Why must the world love her so, she muttered while stirring the evening stew. Amora, gentle as the moon, never heard those words. She sang while sweeping the yard, her voice bright as birdsong. One evening by the fire, Mama Kina's sister whispered, beauty draws praise, but also jealousy. Be careful, sister. Mama Kina only stared at the glowing coals and said, if beauty can be given, it can be taken. The rains came late that season. Clouds gathered yet held back their tears. Tempers in the village grew short. Mama Kina's envy hardened. She began visiting an old woman who lived near the termite mounds, the keeper of forgotten charms. My daughter's beauty blinds me, she confessed. Can the light be dimmed? The old woman's eyes glowed like coals. Everything has a balance. Take this root and whisper your wish when the moon is thin. That night, as bats wheeled above, Mama Kina ground the root to powder and mixed it with palm oil. She watched Amora sleeping, the girl's face peaceful, hair spread like sunlight on cloth. Envy spoke louder than love. Before dawn she touched the oil to Amora's head and whispered, let her glow fade, let my shame rest. Outside, the rooster crowed twice. When Amora woke, the morning sun rose kindly, but something felt wrong. She reached for her braids and gasped. The shimmer was gone. Her hair, once bright and long, had turned dull and short as burnt grass. She ran to the river, hoping the water lied, but the reflection confirmed the truth. Around her, villagers gathered. Oh, what happened to the child of light? They cried. Amora touched the water again and whispered, ancestors, have I angered you? Mama Kina pretended surprise. Perhaps vanity has angered the spirits, she said. Amora bowed her head. Then I will seek forgiveness. That day gossip spread faster than harmattan fire. Some laughed, others pitied. And as pity turned to avoidance, Mama Kina felt the first taste of victory, yet in her chest, a shadow of guilt grew. Days passed. Amora's friends drifted away. Children who once played with her now stared from afar. If I am cursed, she told the wind, let me find the cure beyond these hills. She packed a small gourd of water, a little millet bread, and set out toward the horizon. The land beyond Nsamba was wide and restless. Acacia trees stood like guards, and the wind carried many voices. For 3 days Amora walked, her feet cracked, her heart heavy yet unbroken. On the 4th day she met a boy sitting beside the path, thin as a shadow. Sister, he said weakly, I have not eaten since yesterday. Without hesitation Amora broke her last piece of bread and gave it to him. Eat, little one. May the ancestors fill your bowl again. When the boy smiled, a golden spark drifted from his lips and vanished into the air. Later she found a bird lying beneath a thorn bush, its wing broken. She cupped it softly, sang a lullaby her mother once hummed, and sprinkled water upon its feathers. The bird trembled, then rose, leaving behind a single shimmering feather. That night, Amora rested beneath a lonely tree. Its leaves whispered, you have given when you had little, you will receive when you expect nothing. In her dream she saw a river glistening under moonlight, calling her name. Guided by the dream, Amora followed the call until she reached a river she had never seen, wide, silent, and silver as a snake's skin. She knelt and spoke softly, "Spirit of water, forgive whatever pride dimmed my light. I have nothing left but my heart." Tears slid down her cheeks and fell into the water. The surface rippled, then glowed. From beneath the water rose strands of light, curling like hair in the current. They wrapped around her head, warm and weightless. The voice of the river murmured, "True beauty flows from kindness. What was taken unjustly returns 100-fold." When Amora opened her eyes, her hair shone brighter than before, not merely gold, but living light that moved with the rhythm of the river itself. She looked into the water and saw not only herself but the faces of those she had helped, the boy, the bird, the tree, smiling back. The river spoke again, "Go home, child of compassion. Where your feet touch, blessings will grow." News of her return spread before she reached the gate. People ran to see, and when they did, they covered their eyes from the radiance. Children shouted, "Amora! The light has come back." The elders bowed. The ancestors walk with this girl. Mama Kina stumbled from the hut, trembling. The glow from Amora's hair cast her shadow long and dark. She fell to her knees. "Child, I wronged you. My heart was a stone. Forgive me." Amora touched her shoulder gently. "Mother, envy is a sickness. But even a stone can be softened by the river." As she spoke, a strand of golden light drifted toward Mama Kina, circling her hand. The woman gasped, her face softened, tears fell like rain after drought. That night the villagers gathered beside the river to celebrate. The water glowed, reflecting Amora's light. Children danced, elders poured libations, and songs filled the air. "May kindness guide our hearts," the chief proclaimed. "For beauty without goodness is an empty shell." And so it is said that when the moon rests full over Nsamba, the river still glows with drifting strands of light, the hair of Amora, shining through time. Mothers tell their daughters, envy cuts beauty short, but kindness makes it endless. Fathers remind their sons, a generous heart is stronger than any charm. When you help a stranger, the river remembers your name. Perhaps that is why, on some nights, if you listen closely, you will hear the water calling, not in sorrow, but in joy. Children of the dust and moonlight, you have heard the tale of Amora, the girl whose hair became a river of gold. Carry its light in your heart, for tomorrow brings another echo from our ancestors. If this story touched your spirit, let it ripple further. Tap subscribe, join the circle, and return every evening to Ancestral Echoes, where ancient wisdom speaks again through new voices.